in the insulation. The thermal insulation in that particular area is approximately an inch thick, and the various attach points for the door must be covered to ensure that heat does not penetrate during the ascent and descent phase, primarily the descent phase. And so there are plugs which are made of insulating material, which also have threads, so they may be screwed into the points on the door where those are necessary. One of the next steps will be a pressurization test of the crew compartment and a cabin leak check. We're getting ready to ask the commander, Paul Weitz, to support that. Out in the SRB recovery area, approximately 165 nautical miles east, the recovery ships reported earlier that there was a fishing vessel in the area, which would have been out of the area by now, and they're in the process now of contacting a freighter and advising it to move north of the coordinate where it will be safe. This is not expected to be any problem as far as the launch is concerned. The convoy, which would support the shuttle orbiter should it have to return to the landing facility at the Kennedy Space Center, is presently being positioned to support such a contingency. The convoy is made up of a number of vehicles, including a purge truck, which flows air through the vehicle to ensure that there is no buildup of toxic gases, a cooling vehicle, which provides coolant for the electronic and other systems on board the orbiter. It's a special white room and stair truck used for astronauts to exit the vehicle. The crews are supported by scape-suited personnel who would monitor the vehicle after landing to ensure that no toxic propellants were escaping to endanger the landing support crews. Scape simply means that there's self-contained air-breathing apparatus. Everything going very smoothly in the countdown. Weather has been a concern, and we're waiting for a final weather go, which should come about the T-minus 50-minute point in the countdown. But at the present time, we have a go from the mission team, and expect that that is going to stay the same. We have had to shift the once around abort site from White Sands, New Mexico, to California because of the weather conditions at White Sands, where we have blowing gypsum and visibility of about 1/2 mile. Everything proceeding on time, looking for a launch at 1:30 p.m. this afternoon of STS-6, the first flight of the Orbiter Challenger. The countdown clock at T-minus 1 hour, 1 minute, 25 seconds and counting. This is Shuttle Launch Control. This is shuttle launch control at T-minus 55 minutes and counting. We have just completed the L-minus 80-minute weather briefing, and Launch Director Al O'Hara has indicated that we are go for launch at this time. Everything has been going very smoothly in the countdown. At the present time, the crew are getting ready for a cabin pressure check or leak check. The pre-flight calibration of the inertial measurement units has been completed, and we have now started the pre-flight alignment of the inertial measurement units. These units are used to tell the guidance systems on the orbiter where they are in relationship to the launch pad here at the Kennedy Space Center. The 3 IMUs are calibrated during the early part of the terminal countdown and then aligned for liftoff because the Earth's rotation puts errors into the system. The IMUs must be put online as part of the navigation system within about 10 minutes of completing alignment. Once they are free to measure accelerations and attitude changes, the vehicle must be launched within 200 minutes or the alignment process must be repeated. In orbit,